and welcome to Take 5. Thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. A new tradition that is looking to spread some joy to veterans, Armored Painting is striving to paint and fix up veteran houses. And that's where we find our Brandon Rubalcaba out in Harlingen. Brandon, what is it looking like out there?
Veterans Day is right around the corner. It's a day to show appreciation and give thanks to those who have served our country. And Armored Painting is doing just that today. With me here, I have the co-owners, Joe and Nelson. First off, you guys, I just want to give a big thank you to serving our country. Now, Nelson, I'll start off with you. When it comes to having the idea to give back and do the favor to these veterans who are probably can't do these fixtures for themselves, what gave you guys the inspiration to do that?
It means a lot to do it. There's a lot of veterans that can't afford to do these type of projects, and it's a way for us to give back to veterans. A lot of veterans are still, fighting PTSD and stress and anxiety. So if we can do something for them, it shows that we care amongst the veteran community for each other.
Now, in terms of, in the future for what this means for you, what exactly is it that you hope that is instilled in the community with the work that you're doing?
I think it's important to remember what all our veterans did, and I hope that doing these types of projects, we can have more involvement from the community around. And every year we've had a greater crowd of volunteers coming out and supporting this event, and I hope others can do something similar as well.
Thank you, Nelson. Now, Joe, you are also a SDC professor, correct?
Yes, sir.
When it comes to volunteers, some of your students come out here and join you guys as well, correct?
Correct.
So what does it mean for you, for your students to come out here and help volunteering on their free time?
For me, it means I show them basically take responsibility, help the veterans out. I know we've been doing this for 5 years, but the need was there to, they had wood repairs, houses need a little bit more work. And since we have construction, we have tools there at the school, we're a better way to have them help out a veteran with like carpentry needs, replace siding, replace boards, and get stuff like that done for them.
Awesome. And for someone that might need help themselves in the community, is this something that they can reach out to you guys for, or how do people get the help they need?
We, for the Veteran Paint Project, we about a month before, well, about 2 months before, we send a Facebook post where anyone can nominate a veteran, a family member, neighbor, nominate a veteran in need, say their house needs wood repairs, paint and stuff like that. Well, that's how it started, with paint. But
the form is on our website.
But the form is on our website, basically, yeah.
Perfect. So anybody can go out there and fill it one out and submit it to you guys?
That is correct. So to get nominated, it depends if the veteran needs, how the veteran needs it. And they can go on our website and find the page and nominate any veteran or nominate themselves.
Awesome. Again, thank you guys. This was Armored Painting. Thank you for your service, and thank you for continuing to give back to the community. Now, you guys make sure you go and fill out a form for someone that you think needs the help that they need with Armored Painting. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba. We'll catch you later.
I really don't consider myself a hero. It's just grateful that, for some reason, somehow, she was brought to my doorstep.
You're looking at recently released home surveillance video of the incident that Mr. Larry Ayala was just speaking to us about. It was back in September when his neighbor, with her newborn in hand, frantically rang his doorbell for his help. The 7-day-old was not breathing and had already begun to turn purple. Ayala acted quickly by taking the newborn from his mother's hands and started to perform CPR and soft back compressions to help her start to breathe again. The young mom forever grateful, and the Edinburg City employee also grateful that his training kicked in right away. Mr. Ayala is here with us today, and he'll tell us more about that day and how his choice to take a CPR class helped save a baby's life and a mother from heartache. Knowing what to do in a dire situation can make all the difference. CPR Masters is getting ready to teach those who want to know how to save a life. Performing CPR in real life is vastly different from what you see in the movies. We have an expert from CPR Masters with us to tell us all about their upcoming class so that we can prevent the worst. His interview is coming up later on in the show. Well, we are in autumn, and what better way to feel thankful for our friends and family than to have Friendsgiving in the forest? And Quinta Mazatlan is getting ready to do just that. Joining me here today from Quinta Mazatlan to tell us all about it is Taylor Zavala. Taylor, thank you so much for joining us.
Happy to be here.
So let's talk about Friendsgiving in the forest. I love that name. So cute. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so it'll be next Thursday, November 14th, and it sounds like what it is. We're just opening an invitation to families and friends to come and join us and just practice some reciprocity.
Yeah.
We're excited to be co-hosting with El Nobalito, who will be having a local wine or natural wine selection, and Malaquite, who will be serving tacos, desserts, agua frescas, just stuff like that. So it's a way to really reciprocate local food, local vendors, and each other, and of course the more than human world.
Right, and I love, we've got the food, we've got the drinks, all of it is covered, but I love that you guys are also going to be having some little crafts for people to do, some activities. Tell us more about those.
Yes, there will be nature-based crafts. This one we're excited to kind of expand our audience. We usually do nature-based things for children, but why not adults? So we're going to have some flower crown making, some writing nature haikus to friends, just a lot of things that will kind of make people more heart-centric,
right,
and give back that way.
I love that. So you guys kind of get together and do those things with your friends, which is so fun. And I gotta mention, Taylor, it's the first thing I asked her when she got here. You guys are going to have plant music. Please tell us what that is.
Yes, absolutely. Well, native plants is a big part of what we do, replanting native plants, educating about native plants. And there is a device out there called PlantWave, and all that does is they're little receptors that hook up to the plant and track the plant's natural response to their environment through sound waves. So it generates music from the plant. It's very cool.
Wow.
So we're going to have a rotation of native plants music as we're all hanging around, and hopefully some dancing will happen. We'll see.
Yeah, so cool. I'd never heard of that, but I think that's awesome. So we've got everything nature themed, good food, good fun, and of course this is an event that people can attend at Quinta Mazatlan. How do they go about getting tickets, information? Where do they find all that?
Yeah, so on Ticket Leap, our Ticket Leap site, we have that. It's also free with general admission. So there's no RSVP required necessarily. They can show up, pay the $3 general admission, and they're good to go.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, I'm excited. I want to attend. I got to hear that plant music. Taylor,
yes,
thank you so much for joining us and letting us know about this fun event. Again, you guys, Quinta Mazatlan's Friendsgiving in the Forest is happening Thursday, November 14th at 6 p.m. And you can still get your tickets by going to quintamazatlan.ticketleap.com. And coffee is brewing to the brim at this next place where you can go for a good cup of joe in Sullivan City. Find out more during our Made in the 956 Extra segment. And later, a camp for kids who are going through some difficult times. The Children's Bereavement Center has the answers that can help your little one.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos, ¿cómo le hago? Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
This November, we're giving thanks for you at Clark Chevrolet with our Ticket to Ride the Great Tracks giveaway. We're giving away a brand new 2025 Chevy Trax, the perfect ride to take you through all of life's seasons. Entering is easy. Visit us, take a test drive, and you're entered. No purchase necessary. Just one entry per household, but a lifetime of memories if you win. It's our way of saying thanks. We're handing over the keys to the lucky winner on Christmas Eve, just in time to make your holiday season bright.
For nearly a century, we're family.
Visit us at Clark Chevrolet today and give thanks for the chance to drive home in a brand new Chevy.
Me and you, parent-teacher fight night.
Ding, ding, ding. Time to fight.
A parent wants to fight Gregory.
That's how Fresh Prince began.
Don't let him start without me!
There isn't gonna be a fight. Jane starts tomorrow.
The eye of the tiger.
When you're expecting, we're expecting you. DHR Health Women's Hospital is designated maternal level 4 by the state as the highest level of care for expecting mothers in the region, providing an exclusive experience in a private suite for you and your baby. We create individualized plans for you, from high-risk pregnancy to newborns needing neonatal intensive care. We are ready to deliver. DHR Health, for you, for life.
Does your dentist understand you?
I have a pet fish.
You got a pet fish? No way, I used to have one when I was a kid.
Here at Agua Dental, we understand you. Visit your favorite dentist for your family's dental needs. Splash into one of our locations across the valley.
Let's go Hess! Lois, what's going on here?
Rosemary, we're getting ready for football season.
Well, we don't need cheerleaders to do that.
Well, I guess you're right.
Everyone knows that calling Hess is the only way to keep cool.
We know another way!
And remember, you can always trust the Texan paint.
Welcome back. A camp to help children learn how to grieve, and here to tell us about the Children's Bereavement Center's Camp Shelby is Interim Executive Director Cindy Waddle. Cindy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course, thank you so much for having us.
So I want to let the people out there know, just in case they aren't aware of all that the Children's Bereavement does. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yes, of course. We're a nonprofit. We have 2 locations here in the Rio Grande Valley. So we have a location in Harlingen and McAllen, and our mission is to provide grief support to children, adolescents, young adults, and their families who've experienced the death of a loved one.
And I think what you're mentioning, their families, is so important, because this is obviously to help children, but it's definitely something that they go through together, all the families with their kids as well. So it's open to both.
Yes, absolutely. And you're absolutely right. The caregivers are part of that system, and so we want to provide caregivers and parents with the tools to be able to support their children.
Now, this camp that we're talking about, Camp Shelby, this is happening on the 25th and the 26th. And so this is a little different from your everyday counseling that you have at the Children's Bereavement Center. What is different about it?
Yeah, so our camp is designed to provide services to children that may not be able to receive the traditional services that we offer at our organization. So it is open to children ages 7 to 11, preferred grades 1st through 5th, who've experienced the loss of a loved one, and we create a nurturing environment for them to be able to express their grief, learn new coping strategies, and walk away with some friendships and meet other children who are experiencing a similar type of loss.
And we were talking earlier, and this is a very specific date, I would imagine, because November, you were telling me, is what month is it?
Children's Grief Awareness Month. So November is recognized as Children's Grief Awareness Month. November 21st is recognized nationally as Children's Grief Awareness Day. And so we have many initiatives within our organization this month to really promote and advocate for children who are grieving.
And so this camp kind of gives them the opportunity to really be focused on learning how to deal with that grief. So it's really some space away, just designated time.
Absolutely, yes.
Great. And so this is open to 1st through 5th graders. How do people get their children involved if they do want them to attend?
Yes, they can download the application from our website at www.cbcrgv.org. The camp is at no cost. We provide breakfast, lunch, snacks, and a multitude of activities, both engaging in the healing process, but also just fun recreational activities for the children as well.
Perfect. Well, we of course want to thank you for joining us and letting us know about this great event. I think it's very important, and thank you guys for all that you do for the kids in the Valley. And again, Camp Shelby is on November 25th and the 26th. If you would like to sign up a child for Camp Shelby, you have until Friday, November 8th to apply. Again, that's this Friday. You can apply online at cbc-rgv.org. And saving a life can start by simply registering for a class. We're talking to CPR masters who are ready to help the Valley learn how. Plus,
there's only one attorney who can deliver giant results. Alexander Began is the law giant. Call 956-9000000.
Everybody's working for the weekday.
IHOP, where weekdays are the new weekends.
Everybody wants IHOP house pay.
Try the new House Faves menu for just $6. Available Monday through Friday at IHOP.
At Dental Associates of McAllen and Farr, we are focused on having the latest technology, high-quality, patient-centric care and oral health education, conveniently located off of Nolana in Farr and McAllen. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
The fall is always a great time to visit the best beach in Texas. South Padre Island is home to good vibes, great food, and beautiful memories. There's magic in the air and in the bay. Take advantage of all the fall specials and events happening on the island. You can be adventurous, be creative, or just be. Visit South Padre Island, the official escape of the RGV.
Healing Children's Hearts. The Children's Bereavement Center Rio Grande Valley is the Valley's only center of its kind, offering grief counseling to children and young adults at no charge. Show your support so every grieving child and young adult in the RGV will have access to competent, compassionate care when faced with the death of a loved one. Don't let bereaved children be forgotten mourners. Call the center today and find out how you can help.
College football's finally here in the Valley. V's up.
Hey, when does the game start?
Says here fall of 2025. Well, I have the grill going, so...
We can wait.
Yeah, we can wait.
Get a new 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for only $39,000 to $995 or take $12,000 off MSRP. Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
Every day, every moment, in all of the Valley, we are fighting for our clients and winning. Car accidents, truck accidents, workplace injuries. You want Jay Gonzalez. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Here to tell us where we can go is Channel 5 News anchor Javier Guerra. Javier, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I love a good cup of coffee. I know our friends out there watching do too. Where can we find a good cup?
Yes, I love coffee too. How many cups do you have?
I'm only one in today. Very proud of myself, but I might do two.
Yeah. I'm two today. I'm already two. But yes, this is such a great coffee shop. This coffee shop is unique. It's in Sullivan City. Ooh. Sullivan City is a small city on the western side of Hidalgo County, right, Millie? And it's only about 4,000 people. Right. So before, when people wanted a good cup of joe, right, they had to travel to Palmview or they had to go all the way to Rio Grande City. They really didn't have a place to go and call their own, right? So this shop is called Revival Shop. It's a little trailer on the side of Highway 83, but it's so unique. It's so nice. There's so many different flavors there. The owners, Mr. and Mrs. Bruce, they are just so nice. And of course, they just love to have people there, and they just love creating new flavors every single day. So it's really nice. You should definitely visit.
I love Revival Coffee. So
yes.
Where did they get that name from?
So yeah, they talked about their faith, right? So they're really locked into their faith. So when they were coming up with this, Marisol Bruce, who is one of the owners, and her husband, Jimmy Bruce, they talked about this and they said, hey, you know what? Our daughter really wants to open up a coffee shop. What if we just do it? So they got that trailer, they decided to do that. And when they were coming up with the names, you know, they were locked into their faith. So they said, hey, Revival, Revive, you know, of course they thought of that. And so that's how the name came to be.
I love that. And of course, a good cup of coffee always revives us here.
Yes.
So if people want to taste it for themselves, where can they find them?
Yeah, so they can find them in Sullivan City. It's right on the corner of Highway 83. So if you're headed to McAllen from Rio Grande City, you'll see it right there. Even if you want to go and just have a cup of joe, head down to Sullivan City. It's really nice. And for more information, you can always go to krgv.com and you can catch all those details.
Well, there you go, guys. It's just about time for that second cup. So make sure that you find all that information for that story on krgv.com. And of course, we want to thank Javier for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And guys, the cool, chill air came and went. Will it be back here again later tonight? We're hoping so. Let's check in with our fashion forecast.
I would still grab the short sleeve shirts. We're not putting the jacket on the board just because we are going to continue to stay just a little bit more humid than we were this morning for the next couple of days. So staying with the short sleeve shirts, and as far as a football Thursday, football Friday forecast is concerned, we are looking at upper 80s, low 90s for both days. Very slight rain chances. We're talking isolated showers and mainly for the morning hours. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Texas Southmost College has some programs that they're ready to tell the Rio Grande Valley about. Take 5's Brandon Rubalcaba got to find out what they're preparing. Plus, an event that aims to train healthcare workers to save lives. Where to go if you want to learn CPR. Those details are still ahead. And later, if you're becoming a new parent soon, Graceful Childbirth is having an event that you'll want to keep a watch out for. The details are on the way. And Veterans Day is just around the corner, and Take 5 would like to honor all our Valley veterans. Here's how. You can simply send a picture of your veteran in uniform to take5@krgv.com. Please include the veteran's name, branch of service, and their hometown. Starting today and through Veterans Day, that's next Monday, November 11th, we will be airing the pictures during Take 5. Again, you can send those pictures to take5@krgv.com. Include their name, branch of service, and hometown.
Irresistible from every angle. The first ever Buick Envista. Buick, exceptional by design.
Did you know Texas Health and Human Services has a free helpline to guide Texas residents through the complexities of Medicare? Get answers to all your Medicare questions, reduce your costs, and access more benefits. Feel secure your coverage is protected. Call 800-252-9240 today. That's 800-252-9240.
Stanton Optical believes eye care should be affordable. Right now, for only $135, you get 2 pairs of progressives, plus all this. All that costs over $200 everywhere else. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical, easy's our thing. Welcome to Too Good to Guess. Can you guess how much 2 pairs of progressives, a free eye exam, and anti-glare lens upgrade will cost at Stanton Optical? Only $135? Wow, a deal so good, every customer wins. Book your eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
Nobody ever plans to get arrested, but everyone should have a plan in case they do. If you or your loved ones find yourself in jail, we understand that bad things also happen to good people. If it happens to you, remember to call Aecon Thu, 422-2222.
Don't wait until after the storm strikes. In the face of nature's fury, your home deserves the best protection. Our executive installation ensures peace of mind with durable, long-lasting roofing solutions. Act now to fortify your home and avoid costly post-storm repairs. When the skies darken, trust Honest Abe Roofing to stand strong. Because your family's security is non-negotiable. Contact us today. Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer.
The following segment is supported by Texas Southmost College.
Welcome back. With the classes and programs that Texas Southmost College offers, our Brandon Rubalcaba had to go and see it for himself. Let's check it out.
Hey, you guys, we're back at Texas Southmost College, and here with me I have Dr. Miller, the head of the BEAT program. Dr. Miller, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about the BEAT program, a little of the overview on it, and what it stands for.
So the BEAT division stands for Business, Education,
architecture, and the technology programs. And so what does that comprise? You have programs such as architecture, engineering, drafting, cybersecurity, but we also have the CTE side of the house, which is HVAC, automotive, auto body, electrical and commercial, construction. So a lot of different programs that are comprising the division. There's a whole lot more.
Now, when it comes to someone who goes into the program, are there, how does it help in the workforce? Is there anything that the program prepares you for?
So I don't know if you've noticed, but there has been a big shift from going to the traditional 4-year to what industry is asking, which is let's get you workforce ready, which is what the job of the career technical education courses do. And so this is where we're working very closely, and this is how we can get our students that job right away. And so that's what we like to do.
Now, when it comes to the program, are there partnerships that are tied with Texas Southmost College to help students get a job in that industry faster?
Mm-hmm. So in Cameron County, you have seen a lot of industry moving in. And because of that, we have had, as higher ed, to readjust to what the industry needs. And so, for example, on our workforce side of the house, we have pipe fitting, we have plumbing, electrical that can get students in and out very quickly for the industry partners that are here. If they decide to continue to move on, then they come and finish those same programs, but with credit. And so they don't lose anything, they transition right into our certificates. So there's 3 big areas that are in high demand right now based on the industry that's coming in. And so that's construction technology, that is HVAC, and electrical and commercial, heavy on the commercial. And so those programs right now are seeing a big increase in enrollment. And so this is what we are working very closely with our industry partners to ensure that the curriculum matches and the students that we are graduating are getting what that industry needs.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know that it is kind of mid-semester, but is there anything new or upcoming for the BEAT program or any deadlines coming up for people to register?
So registration for spring has already started. So we highly encourage our students that are already in the programs to register for spring. But those of you that are trying to figure out what should I do, should I go, try it out. We offer some very short awards like occupational skills to see, perhaps maybe you're not sure if you want to go into the electrical program. Come and try it out. Take some 3 courses. If you find out that that's what you like, then register for the rest of the program. Finish it, get hired. These are high demand, high wage positions based on the industry that's coming in. So students today can earn 6-figure salaries with certificates and their associate degrees.
Well, sign me up if you say a 6-figure salary, because that sounds amazing. And it's an industry that's in need right now. So definitely a great program here at Texas Southmost College. Dr. Miller, thank you so much again. Is there any message for the community that you want to let them know before we go?
Yes, absolutely. We're here for the community. We invite you to come and visit our iTech campus at 301 Mexico Boulevard and take a tour of our programs. We'd love to have you. So come on down.
Awesome. And is there a website people can go and check out for more information or anything like that?
Yes, they can go to www.tsc.edu and thank TSC.
Thank TSC. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba. We'll see you guys next time.
First-time parents, listen up. There's an event that's almost here to get you ready to bring your little one into the world. Details when we come back.
We want our patients to practice a healthy lifestyle on a daily basis. Instead of surviving, they can be thriving.
We're making a Valley Promise, a commitment to affordable college for students that take the pledge.
I promise to seize the opportunity.
I promise to earn a technical degree.
I promise to earn an associate degree.
As community leaders,
we promise
to support this initiative.
We promise to raise money for this initiative.
We promise to grow this initiative until college is free for all.
The Valley Promise for our students, our communities, and for our future.
Welcome to the law office of Alex Martinez. I'm attorney Alex Martinez, El Gallo de la Ley. In cases of personal injury, please remember you have rights. Whether it's a car accident, slip and fall, or workplace injury, you may be entitled to compensation for medical bills, lost wages, and pain and suffering. We're not afraid of big businesses or big insurance companies. Our team is dedicated to defending your rights, and we will fight to protect you. I'm attorney Alex Martinez, El Gallo de la Ley, and when we fight, you win.
Magic Valley Electric is more than an electric company. We've created programs that give back to our community and support the dreams of students through our scholarship programs throughout the Rio Grande Valley. Our members also do their part by rounding up their electric bills up to the nearest dollar. Their donations help us give 100% of that money to local charities. We power more than buildings. We empower our people right here in the Rio Grande Valley. Magic Valley Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Auto, home, business, or
flexible.
Insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
If the only thing climbing higher than the temperature outside is your electric bill, think DLJ Commercial Roofing. Our coating applications can reflect up to 85% of the sun's heat, which can decrease your cooling costs. Call us today to find out more.
Calling all new and expecting parents, a new expo is happening in McAllen to navigate on this new journey. Joining us today is Amiel Garcia and Jelena Davila with Graceful Childbirth. Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for being here today.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your organization.
So Graceful Childbirth came into being 3 years ago because I'm a birth worker, and myself and other birth workers saw a need in the Valley for services that were not attainable to underprivileged families. So we created this organization to kind of bring together birth services that were not attainable, such as home birth or chiropractic care or doula, all those things that usually cost a little extra and is not covered by health insurance. So we put together now this expo that we are hosting in November to help bring out all the resources in the community. So we have a bunch of vendors who are going to be there, different hospitals, different chiropractors, different massage therapists, different doulas, everybody in the birth world and parenting world is going to be there, and we are looking for vendors and sponsors, and we're very excited to bring this to the community.
Yeah, it sounds very exciting. And you know, being a first-time mom is tough, right? I mean, dads
Absolutely.
too, I'm sure, but being a first-time mom, you worry about everything. Jelena, why do you think it's important to have an expo like this for these moms?
So that they are aware of the resources that are available in the Valley. I hear repeatedly, oh, you have to go to Dallas for that, or you have to go to Austin for this, for doula services and midwifery services, or pelvic floor specialists and all these different things. But we're going to try to bring all of this together in one area so moms in the Valley will have these resources, and dads too. We have dad speakers coming in, so we want all the parents, not just moms, to come and enjoy the expo, to see what there is in the Valley that we're offering a full service here, and so you don't have to go elsewhere.
And this isn't just for new moms, right? You can be a mom already, or is there a criteria?
No, absolutely not. So we're going to have, like I said, different kinds of vendors, including resources available for kids who are in preschool or school-age children as well. So no, it's not just about babies. Even though that's mostly what our organization is about, this event has turned into overall parenting in general, not just childbirth.
Which is important, because as a mom myself, you know, in the first years it is very tough, but it doesn't get easier. It just keeps, so these resources are really, really important. So I'm glad you guys did this, but I know we were talking a little bit more, you guys need sponsors, is that right?
Absolutely, yeah, we are looking for sponsors. this thing isn't put together for free, sadly, and we are a nonprofit organization, so we are very limited on our funds. But yeah, we have currently 2 different sponsorship levels. There's more information on our website, and I can be reached as well for more information on that.
All right, thank you guys so much for what you're doing. This is incredible. I mean, every parent needs some help, and so to know that there are services out there for them is really, really important. So thank you again so much for being here and for sharing this information on the expo. The Baby and Parenting Expo is happening November 9th from 1 to 5 at the St. Mark UMC in McAllen. For more information, you can call 956-309-0597. Millie?
Well, this city employee is being hailed a hero. We'll find out how his quick thinking saved an infant's life. The interview with the Edinburgh Assistant Public Works Director is coming up next. And with everything that Mr. Ayala learned, you can now learn it too. CPR Masters is here with us to tell us all about their classes.
There's only one attorney who can deliver giant results. Alexander Begum is the law giant. Call 956-9000000.
David Muir, ABC's World News Tonight, the most watched newscast in America, and honored with the Emmy Award, winner for Outstanding Live News Program. More Americans watch World News Tonight with David Muir than any other newscast.
Don't have time for an entire newscast? Channel 5 News meets you where you are and where you want us with our News in 60. Follow KRGV on Facebook and don't miss any of the morning headlines. It's an easy way to get our local stories from our news team anywhere and anytime in just 60 seconds. News in 60, Monday through Friday, meeting you where you're at. News in 60 is supported by El Pato Fresh Mexican Restaurants.
I'm Jeff Davis. My family has lived in our Lone Star State since the late 1800s. I was born and raised here with Texas values. That's why at Davis Law Firm, we do things the Texas way. Instead of settling cheap, our experienced attorneys work hard to get you the cash settlement or verdict you deserve. Our track record of success is why we get so many referrals from current and former clients. If you're hurt in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, call me at 444-4444. Want more? Call the 4s.
Visit your Kubota dealer and get the Kubota Sidekick for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months or save up to $2,000.
Come see us at Amigo Power Equipment in Edinburgh.
Hey, good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, RGV.
Good morning, RGV.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in. Channel 5 News.
And Good Morning, America.
Now that's good.
Good afternoon, I'm Dina Herrera Garza. Here's what we're following at this hour. Vice President Kamala Harris has officially conceded the presidential election. Harris made her concession speech just a short time ago at her alma mater, Howard University.
The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for, not what we voted for, but hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright.
Harris's speech comes just hours after she called President-elect Donald Trump to offer her congratulations.
Across the valley weather-wise today, clouds have built back in. The humidity has gone back up again after a really nice day yesterday and a nice cool start to the day. Rest of the evening temperatures will be in the 70s, 78 degrees by 7. By the time you get to 11, it's about 75 with, again, partly cloudy skies out there. Tomorrow looks even warmer. The weekend, there's some small changes for the weekend forecast. Dina, we'll check on that in just a little while.
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Keep it here. Take 5 continues right after the break.
Get your smile ready at AC Villarreal Family Dental. We're here for all of your family's dental needs. We offer late appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and are in network with most dental insurance companies. Put your best smile forward. Are you with Dr. V?
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
For over 30 years, Denver Mattress has been crafting factory direct mattresses with innovative design and unrivaled quality, improving the sleeping lives of millions of people one night at a time. And during the pre-Black Friday sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every 1,000 you spend. Check out the Summit Firm, only $349.99. And save $50 on our Buena Vista lineup, or get 60 months no interest and free shipping. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
If you're looking for a great place to stock up on groceries, look no further than Big G Grocery Store. Located in Pharr, this store is renowned for its wide selection of high-quality meats, fresh produce, and delicious breakfast, lunch, dinner, and buffet. Whether you want a quick, easy breakfast or a hearty lunch, Big G has everything you need. Our meat market offers an incredible selection of beef, pork, chicken, and more. Whether you're looking for a juicy steak for dinner or some flavorful sausage for breakfast, you'll find it all here. Big G Grocery Store, as big as our flavor.
Don't make a single payment on your AC until next year. Frontier AC, the Valley's #1 cooling and heating specialist, got you covered with free estimates and 100% money-back guarantee. Call Frontier AC today. We'll help keep your cool.
In 1984, I won my first multi-million-dollar case. Since then, I've never stopped winning for my clients. I've always worked hard. Always fought with uncompromising passion. Want excellent results? Hire the best. I'm Ezequiel Reina, putting my powerful experience and history on your side.
Get your smile ready at AC Villarreal Family Dental. We're here for all of your family's dental needs. We offer late appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and are in network with most dental insurance companies. Put your best smile forward. Are you with Dr. V?
Welcome back. An Edinburgh resident and city official is being hailed a hero after recently saving his neighbor's newborn. Joining us now to talk about the incident is Mr. Larry Ayala. Mr. Ayala, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So I want to give our friends watching at home a little insight into this incident that happened. Can you give us, from your perspective, how it went down?
Yes, I had just arrived home from work, and I was, in my living room, and when within, a few minutes or so, I heard the doorbell ring, but it was not your usual, ringing. I mean, it was like a frantic ring.
Right.
And so I got up, kind of wondering or puzzled, like, what's going on? I opened the door, and I find my neighbor with her newborn infant asking for help, that her baby wasn't breathing, while, she was on the phone with 911 as well.
Mm-hmm.
So she asked me for help, and I took the baby right immediately. And I started checking her, and after checking her, I started, performing CPR on her.
Mm.
And, after a few breaths and compressions, I started noticing, like, there's a little bit of foam coming out of her mouth. So at that point, I also thought, well, maybe she might be choking.
Mm-hmm.
I checked her, turned her around, pat her on the back. And at that point, once I turned her back around, I noticed the color. She started getting color back, and her body temperature, started feeling a little bit warmer. So at that point, I was like, okay, we're in the right direction. So, myself and the mama, kind of got back with the 911 operator. Okay, this is what's going on right now. We do have movement, we do have reaction, but else, can you please, send immediate, rescue.
Right.
So at that point, within a few minutes, the emergency staff arrived, and it was, a grateful feeling knowing that, myself, and my neighbor, we were able to, be calm about it.
Right.
And, help this baby out. More importantly, so EMS and paramedics got there, and, they took over. And I mean, after in the evening, she came in knocking, thanking us for, helping her out. And, the baby was, back home. So that was a very peaceful, and it was, great knowing that, okay, these trainings that I obtained through my employer, came out at a great time, experience and so forth.
And I think, obviously we don't want to always think of the worst case scenario, but it happens. And I have to ask you, what was your reaction in that first moment when you opened the door, you see your neighbor there with the baby? What took over you?
My training, of course. My training took over. I immediately, took the baby in my arms, and I started observing and checking the baby. And that's when I did, moved to performing the CPR. And, and then after that, I started observing her, checking for any other, things that might be wrong with her, her skin color, her temperature, body temperature, and from there, so I was like, back in my mind, checklist, check where I did this, she's fine, check this and check that. And once she opened her eyes, that's when I'm like, okay, we are in the right direction. And, and just, talking to her, hey, hang in there, help is on the way.
Wow. And today on our episode, we are discussing CPR. Yeah. And as you mentioned, you do work for the city of Edinburg. Was CPR something that was required for you to learn?
It was a training that was offered to employees, and I signed up for it. And, it was a great thing that I did because, you never know when first aid or CPR is going to have to be performed. And it's something that I encourage, a lot of people out there, or including my coworkers, the opportunity, when the opportunity arises to take these forms of trainings, I strongly, believe in these trainings, that they are very helpful and resourceful in the time of need.
Well, I have to ask you, how does it feel now to be able to put that training to use that you just so happened to sign up for, and now you're being hailed as a hero, saving this 7-day-old, is that correct? Newborn baby's life.
7 days old. It's something that I really don't consider myself a hero. It's just grateful that, for some reason, somehow, she was brought to my doorstep. And I did what I could, and it came out to a positive note that, what I did, was, right. And I feel very, blessed that all this training that was provided, that it took effect, and I was able to apply it and towards this infant,
Right. Wow. Well, I got to say, I think I speak for the entire RGV when we say you absolutely acted heroically. So I think that does consider us a hero in our book. So we want to thank you so much for coming on and telling us your story.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
And again, we want to remind everyone CPR is so important to know. You never know when you're going to be able to apply it. You can visit the City of Edinburg on their Facebook, Instagram, or their website to get more information on where you can take a CPR training for yourself. And an event that can help you teach you to save someone's life, CPR Masters is offering a class. Details on those sessions are just ahead. And again, Veterans Day is just around the corner, and Take 5 would like to honor all our Valley veterans. Here's how you can help us do it. Simply send a picture of your veteran in uniform to take5@krgv.com. Please make sure to include their name, branch of service, and their hometown. Starting today and through Veterans Day, that's next Monday, November 11th, we will be airing the pictures during Take 5. Again, make sure you send your veteran's picture to take5@krgv.com with their name, branch of service, and hometown.
That's the way we're going to run it.
Excuse me, coach. Think I can help you with that.
Who is this, coach? This is Leah Wise, the Crash Gal. She's a personal injury attorney and a proven winner.
And the stats to back it up. I've won millions of dollars for injured clients all over Texas.
We're lucky to have her on our team. And you would be wise to listen to her. Huh?
All right, let's get down to business. Who's ready to win?
Injured in an accident? Call Crash Gal today.
Understanding the law is more than useful. It's essential. The Law 101 seminars at Texas Southmost College's new Legal Center offer expert guidance on crucial topics, such as family law and business law. Our free and open to the public sessions help you navigate the complexities of these areas. Don't miss your opportunity to learn from legal experts and visit tsc.edu/law101 to learn more.
We have to fight for a seat at the table, and we deserve a seat at the table.
We teach people how to defend themselves. We empower women, men, women, and children to be able to walk out there a little more confident.
Every Saturday on Take 5, we're introducing you to someone who's making a difference in the Valley. Take 5 and
Medina Real Estate
are teaming up to showcase those who are empowering the RGV.
Empowering the RGV is supported by Medina Real Estate.
Hi, I'm Dr. Raul Peña, and I'm very excited to bring the latest technology in cataract surgery to the Valley. It's called the Light Adjustable Lens. It's the same life-changing cataract surgery with an added benefit. The technology allows us to customize and change the shape of the lens even after surgery in the comfort of our office. Call 661-UC so you can have your best vision. The future of cataract surgery is here at the Peña Eye Institute.
When it comes to protecting your family's legacy, trust the Law Office of Susana Silva. With a specialized focus on wills and estate planning, Attorney Susana Silva provides the expertise you need. From drafting comprehensive wills to ensuring your wishes are honored, Susana Silva guides you through the process with care and attention. Rest easy, knowing that your loved ones and assets are in good hands. Contact the Law Office of Susana Silva today and secure your family's future with confidence.
Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook, X, and Instagram today.
Today we are learning exactly why CPR is important. It's always good to have it right in the back of your pocket, and today here to talk about it and how you can learn is Javier Reyes. Javier, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So you're coming from CPR Masters in Mission.
Correct.
And we were talking a little earlier, you and I, just about CPR in general, why it's so important to know.
Well, CPR is very, very important. Why? Because we don't know when we're going to need it. Preparing, training for this type of emergency, such as cardiac arrest. So we teach people how to recognize when a person is in a dire situation where the heart has completely stopped. And I think it's important that we know when somebody is under that situation and be able to respond.
Right, and so we had a guest a little earlier who was talking to us about a very scary situation with a newborn baby. And what I found so interesting was he went through steps with me that he kind of recognized and realized what to do. Is that kind of similar to the trainings you guys offer?
That's exactly what it is. We train people to kind of set in their mind the steps that they have to follow when they're going to respond to an emergency. Obviously, we don't do it often, so sometimes we get a little rusty, but we do this every 2 years. So every 2 years, people have to recertify to kind of refresh in case you kind of forgotten some steps.
Now, let me ask you this. Some people, it is required in their job to know CPR, and as you said, you need to have it renewed every 2 years. Even if your job does not require it and you are interested, can they still visit you guys?
Of course, of course. We are currently offering trainings for lay people and people that are not in healthcare, they're not healthcare providers. I want to offer this training for people just to get out the word so that people can learn. The goal is here is to get the Valley prepared.
Right. So let's walk through it. If somebody is interested and they want to go about getting their training, what is the process like? How long does it take? How much does it cost?
Okay, so when somebody's interested, usually they go to our website and we have a link there when they can schedule their classes on the schedules that are available for them. Once they schedule their class, if they're healthcare providers, they have to pay. But if they're lay people and I'm offering classes, especially Super Saturdays, which is the reason why I'm here, I want everybody to come in. I can do 8 to 10 people by myself and train them on Saturdays when I have time. So this is why I'm extending this offer to the community. It's a very reasonable offer.
Right, and so there are different times and different dates, I would imagine, and Saturday, of course, everybody, most people work, so you have that available to kind of work with their schedule.
Correct, yes. For those that can come, usually we offer the classes. They're about 3-hour classes. It's not an all-day thing. We can do this very shortly. Our classes are very practical, very hands-on. You're going to learn the very essential skills you need to be prepared to respond to an emergency.
Wow, so a lot available, and I want to let people hear that number and that address one more time. Where can people find you if they're interested?
They can find us online. We have a website called cprmastersrgv.com, social media, CPR Masters RGV. They're also there, but physically they can visit us at 1352 East 1st Street in Mission, and they can give us a call at 956-379-6196.
Perfect. Well, we're going to have that number on your screen one more time. Make sure that you guys give them a call so you can get this training and maybe one day save a life.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Calling all performers, you can join the Flying Walruses open mic tonight and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. You can enjoy live performances if you're out in McAllen. And the Mission Skeet and Trap Club is hosting their first night shoot barbecue tonight at 5:30. Burgers and hot dogs will be provided as they light up their new 5-stand for a night of fun, food, and shooting under the stars. And today marks the beginning of the RGV Birding Festival. The festival runs from today until the 10th, and it includes field trips, activities, workshops, and more. You can register online at rgvbf.org. A cafe and a gift shop rolled all into one. You can find it here in Roma. Take 5's Ilani Cantu is taking us there tomorrow at 4 p.m. But for now, that's all for us today. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.